about 15 years pastoring and is in his third decade doing evangelistic work. So it kind of tells you he knows what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
God is really moving in his life. And he's preached in all 50 of the United States. So that's awesome to know that this is a man that's been around and God has blessed him with an anointing of the word. And we're blessed to have Evangelist Dea Warford here.
So the supervisor sent me there to start a church. And
Police were looking for him. And what do you do with that one, Pastor? We had a homosexual who would swing his purse as high as he could as he walked into church. We had neurotics, probably had psychotics. And one day that man who asked for a Foursquare church to be started, he came to me, trying to be diplomatic, said, "Brother Dea, I know we want our church to grow, but the kind of people that are coming." And I agree with him. This wasn't what I wanted to be when I grew up either. So I started fasting and praying. Every Thursday was a day to go to the church and fast and pray and cry out to God for a deliverance ministry, because He revealed to me that the problem in many of these people's lives were demons. Well, one day I had this guy in my car, and he was talking to me, and I knew he was lying, and I said, "You're lying to me." He said, "Nobody's going to call me a liar." Got out of the car and started walking away. Well, now I feel guilty. Well, maybe I was too hard on him. So I drove up and I rolled out the window and said, "Come on, get back in the car." "No!" "Come on, get in the car." "No!" Well, now I'm mad. So I stopped the car and I headed towards it. Well, when I headed towards it, he took off running. When he took off running, I took off running after him. So here's the pastor of the Foursquare Church of blah, 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 chasing this demonized guy down God's roads of house. Found out later I never would have caught him. He won a scholarship in track. But as he was running away from me, huffing and puffing, I said to the top of my voice, "You foul devil! I'm ready to cast you out no matter what it takes!" Oh, crestfallen, depressed, discouraged, I went home. That very day, a woman called, needed counsel. I invited her to come to my office. She did. She began to describe a sordid tale of how she would feel things reach out and touch her in the middle of the night. And by the way, I've had to cast demons out of women who had demonic powers come into their bedroom at night, try to touch them. Her little daughter would wake up screaming to the top of her voice. And so she sat across from my desk. I said, "What do you feel when I say the blood of Jesus?" She said, "I feel angry." I said, "It's a demon and I'm going to cast it out." So I've been doing it all my life. I started praying for her. I had a tiger by the tail. She began to grab a hold of me, and we began to wrestle around this room. My wife coming out trying to help me. Well, I didn't know what I was doing back then. And frankly, I still don't know what I'm doing, but at least I'm trying to do it. Whatever it is. You know what I mean? Listen, you don't wait till you completely get your act together and take your show on the road. Just day by day do your best as the Lord gives you opportunities. So, a couple of weeks later, we had met several times, and there finally in the midweek service, she came with a big smile on her face, raised her hand and said, "I'm free." Amen. So I learned then, many years ago, that there really is a spiritual battle. And I'm going to be sharing some of my most outlandish stories because they're illustrative of how the devil acts. But most of us will never have to deal with things just in the realm of faith. It'll be quiet, but it'll be real. But sometimes the devil overplays his hands, and it just dramatically reveals to us, hey, there really is a devil. So whether a person is possessed, oppressed, what's the other word? Possessed, oppressed, or obsessed, yes. It doesn't matter as far as I'm concerned. My philosophy is, when in doubt, cast it out. Well, I don't care if a demon's on the shoulder, if it's inside, if it's behind them, lurking in the corner, we have to take authority over it. So you need to learn to use your spiritual weapons. 2 Corinthians 10:3-5 says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war in the flesh. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal or fleshly, but they're mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, casting weapons. Here's just a few. Short list. Prayer, Ephesians 6:18. After Paul lists the weapons of our warfare in verse 18, he finishes the teaching by saying, praying always. How often? Praying always with all prayer and supplication for in the Spirit. Fasting is a weapon of warfare. Matthew 17 through 21. Don't try to look these up. Jot them down if you want to look up later for time's sake. Because I want to at least get you out here by 2, if I can. And so, there was a guy who had a demon. The disciples tried to cast it out. They couldn't. When Jesus came, of course, he did. And they said, why couldn't we cast it out? Jesus said, this kind comes out by nothing but prayer and fasting. So, fasting is just a good thing. And virtually everybody I know has a deliverance ministry practices fasting. Now, I don't fast near as much now that I'm older as when I was younger. But on many, some long fast, many one day or several day fast, or no pleasant bread fast when I was younger, and I highly recommend it. The Word of God is a weapon of warfare. Ephesians 6:17 says about taking these Ephesians. That's one of the things about getting older. It gets a little harder to quote verses of Scripture. It's a little demon called forgetfulness. It says, and taking the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. This is your sword against the devil. Hallelujah. Now, up in my office, I've got a sword. It's really in the shape. And I got it right by my door. In case anybody breaks in the church and has any funny business, and I pull that out and say, you wanted to do what? But that won't do any good against the demon. I'm sorry, Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't budge a demon with all his muscle. But the Word of God can. The Holy Spirit is a weapon of warfare. Matthew 12:28 says, Jesus said, if I cast out demons by the Spirit of God, then the kingdom of God has come unto you. Jesus cast out demons by the Spirit of God. How many of you have the Holy Spirit inside you? Then you can cast out a demon. Praise is a weapon of warfare against the enemy. Psalm 8:2, compared with Matthew 21:16, shows that praise helps fight the enemy. Psalm 8:2 says, out of the mouth of babes and nursing children, you have ordained strength because of the adversary. See, the little children, that was fulfilled later in Matthew 21:16, were praising God, saying, Hosanna to the highest, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And Psalm 8:2 reveals that they were actually fighting the avenger, the adversary, through their praise. And I set my alarm, I turned it off, otherwise it would go off at 12, every 2 hours to remind me to praise the Lord. And because I believe praise is so important. Faith is a weapon of warfare. Ephesians 6:16 says, above all, say above all. Above all. Taking the shield of faith. I was in a town called Molalla, Oregon. A gal came forward for deliverance from depression. And so I laid hands on her and took authority and commanded any spirits of depression to loose her in Jesus' name. Well, she came back the next night, and I approached her before the service, or after. I said, how are you doing? She said, well, I was doing fine, but when I went home, I felt that demon come back into my bedroom. I said, well, what did you do? She said, oh, Jesus, please take care of it. I said, why didn't you turn to that demon and say, in Jesus' name, I command you to go? And so I started showing her scripture after scripture of her authority. And I challenged her to start rebuking the devil. And she did. I got a letter a few weeks later where she testified she was delivered from the depression. But next time I was in the church, found out that she had reverted, went back, and even ended up in a mental institution. See, when you once are free, then you've got to maintain that. The Bible says, Titus 3:8, be careful to maintain good works. I'm a preacher, but I don't dare stop seeking God. Up early this morning, I mean, pastors up at 4, well, I was up at 3, so there. No, actually, I got up at 6:15, but anyway, pastor's more holy than me, but I'm trying. But and it's so important to me, and praying and spending time with the Lord. Got on my knees in my office and humbly this morning. I asked God to use me. Because, see, I don't know me. I mean, I know me. You don't know me. But I'm so human. I'm struggling with my own demons. But as I said, it's we don't wait till we're completely free until others set free. And God has given me great deliverance in many areas of my life. But I still don't have my wife under my control. But I try. The blood of the Lamb is a weapon of warfare. Revelation 12:11 says in the last days, how many of you believe these are the last days? It said they overcame him by good counselors and good psychologists and good drugs. Is that what it said? No, it said they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Hallelujah. And the word of their testimony. You're right. Every one of you men, you have as much right as me to take authority over the enemy. And he fears you just as much as he fears me if you know who you are in Christ. See, Satan is scared to death that one day you'll look in the mirror and say, you're a mighty warrior for the kingdom because the blood of Jesus has perfected me. You stand just as holy as the pastors of this evangelist if you've repented and confessed your sins. And when you believe that, then you can, by the authority of the blood, begin to conquer demons. And it says by the word of their testimony. So you have to, with your mouth, say, my grandson, he's just 6, and he told his mom, he said, you know what I would do if I saw the devil at my feet? What? He said, and he acted out, I would crush him. I would crush him. 6 years old. That wonderful. Blessed becomes little children born into the kingdom. So plead the blood and believe that you're perfected through the blood. The name of Jesus is a weapon of warfare. Mark 16:17. These signs shall follow mighty evangelists. Is that what it says? These signs shall follow holy pastors. Is that what it says? No, say it with me if you know it. These signs shall follow them that believe in my name. They shall cast out devils. Turn to the person next to you and say, you can cast out devils. I was preaching, and of course we're a church over in the San Bernardino area, and there was a young man who came into the altar, and I said, what's your problem? He said, lust. Young man, so I laid hands on him, began to pray. He fell to the ground and began writhing like a snake. So I'm taking authority, come out, you foul devil. Most people have never seen anything like that. I rarely see it, but they've never seen it. So, oh, they're watching and amazed. And then he stands up and with a big smile on his face sat down. People were shouting, rejoicing, encouraging the Lord. They'd seen a miracle. I said, so many years ago, I assume they were shouting, don't remember all the exact details, but I do remember they were really excited and rejoicing. But I knew inside he wasn't completely free. You know you can get delivered from alcohol, still need to be delivered from pornography. You can be delivered from a foul mouth, but still need to be delivered from a foul mind. So I knew he still needed deliverance. So I asked